How I gained weight for skinny girls who struggle with weight gain. I used to be that girl too, extra skinny, struggling to put on any size, and on top of that, I'm tall at 5'9", so being underweight looked even worse. We're talking about the mindset shift, the easy eating habits that helped me get into a calorie surplus without wanting to cry, the gym training that finally built little curves, the routine hacks that kept me consistent, and the lifestyle habits that made my body grow faster. So grab your snacks, grab your water, and I'm about to tell you my weight gain journey so I can help you with yours. All right, let's start with the part nobody talks about enough, but honestly, it's the reason most of us skinny girls never see progress: your mindset. And I know that sounds cliche, but let me explain it the way I learned it. When I used to weigh just about 100 pounds, I knew I looked skinny and needed to gain weight, and I just never did anything about it. Well, I wouldn't say anything. I did try, but not as hard as I should have. I kept saying negative stuff and expected immediate results, when that's not how it works. Little did I know how much consistency and discipline plays a huge role in that. Back in 2021, I was also in this horrible toxic relationship and thought it was a good idea at the time that's when I wanted to start my journey, which did not last very long, and because of how draining the relationship was. And I was also in my third year of college during first semester doing school, while also playing varsity volleyball at the same time. And varsity on its own was one hell of a journey. I knew nothing walking into that. There was just lots of drama within the team, which affected me mentally a lot as well. I had 8 courses in school, plus co-op. I had to do long distance because at the time he decided to move to a different province to play basketball. And there was just a lot of back and forth, arguments, zero trust, just a classic toxic relationship. I'll be honest, it took me a while to finally accept what I needed to do for myself. But once I really understood what consistency and discipline is and committed to that and to myself, my whole life changed. Even when I learned what it was, I still didn't fully commit to discipline. I went 3 months working out, and on my 3rd month, it was a bit shaky because of some family stuff. But the year I fully committed and was the real start to my journey was the start of 2024. So the first step in gaining weight is literally telling yourself, okay, that version of me is done. I'm stepping into a new one, and trust me, your mindset is so connected to your appetite. When I was stressed, insecure, comparing myself, or constantly saying, I can't gain weight, my hunger disappeared, my motivation disappeared, and I stayed stuck. But when I started hyping myself up, when I started speaking to myself with confidence, even if I didn't fully believe it yet, everything shifted. Your actions start aligning with the girl you want to become, not the girl you used to be. I used to wake up to alarms that literally said, eat or stay skinny, just to remind myself what my goal is on a daily. And remember, confidence doesn't magically appear after you gain weight. It comes from the showing up, the discipline, the baby steps. There's such a powerful confidence in becoming a woman who takes care of herself, who keeps promises to herself, who is actively building her dream body. Now we can talk about everyone's love-hate relationship: food. Because when you're trying to gain weight as a naturally skinny girl, eating can feel like a full-time job without the paycheck. Seriously, I hated it and was too lazy to make food or even grab a snack. Just zero motivation back then. So first, and this is a cheat code, liquid calories. If you're someone who gets full fast, or you forget to eat, or you work long hours, smoothies and shakes are life. I would make these little high-calorie smoothies with frozen fruit, protein powder, peanut butter, oats, honey, and it tasted so good. Goes down pretty easily and adds 500 plus calories without you even thinking about it. Now, hold on, I'll be honest. Are they my favorite? Not really, no. I did eventually get sick of them because I made the mistake of overdoing it. I should have only been making them when I needed them to reach my goal of calories or protein for the day. But stuff like even my iced coffee, I add protein or milk instead of water. Boom, calories, protein. Second thing, don't change your entire diet overnight. I'm so dramatic sometimes that when I did this, I literally went and made a whole book of different recipes to eat for 7 days a week. And that drained me as it is. Like, I didn't have to go and do all that. I just had to simply add my already meals that I eat. As skinny girls, our appetites are naturally smaller. So instead of trying to eat massive meals that makes me feel sick, I just add to my normal meals. I added avocado, added cheese, add rice on the side, eating a granola bar after. This way, I'm eating basically the same food with just more calories without the struggle. The third thing that helped me so much is understanding that nighttime snacks count. Stop thinking eating late is a bad thing for weight gain. It's literally free progress. And I love nighttime snacking. I could just eat about anything for no reason. cereal, peanut butter toast, yogurt with granola, a small bowl of rice and chicken, all of that adds to your daily surplus. And it's easier to eat at night when you're relaxed, not rushed. And this one might sound silly, but girl, make your food cute. Like, I swear, when my meals look aesthetically pleasing, you actually want to eat them. I literally try to make my food look presentable just so I can, one, take a picture of it and be proud, and two, it generally made me look forward to eating. We are not doing anything wrong by needing more calories. We are doing what our body has been begging for. Eating more isn't being greedy, it's being committed. So don't overthink it, keep it consistent, and the results will come. Let's get into the part that actually builds the curves, the gym. Because listen, if you are naturally skinny, your body is not going to magically grow just because you're eating more. You need to train in a way that tells your body, hey, we're building muscle now. You need to progressive overload. When I started in the gym, I did the same weight for all 3 to 4 sets of mine for the next 3 to 4 weeks, and kept asking myself, why haven't I gained any muscle, or why am I not seeing baby results? And that's because I wouldn't up my weight every set or up my weight every week. Here's the thing that you will probably go through. I had to learn that I need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable in order for me to see results. That means, yes, the weight is heavier than what I'm typically used to or comfortable with, but I'm stronger than I think I am. I would just underestimate myself or my strength, and I'm going to go through some pain with those reps. But that's not bad pain, that's the good pain you wanna feel. Next week, you lift heavier, even if it's simply adding 2.5 pounds or 5 pounds to the weight you already do. That's progressive overload. So let's talk about how to train. First, compound movements, the ones that actually grow the muscle. Your best friends are hip thrusts, RDLs, squats. These are the exercises that changed my body, not kickbacks for 45 minutes, not cardio for an hour, real movements that challenge you. So you need at least 2 lower body days a week, maybe even 3 if you want your goal to be booty and legs. Me personally, I do lower 3 times a week, but that's just because I don't do chest. And the reason I don't do chest is simply because I don't really care about having a bigger chest. That doesn't mean you don't do chest. If you don't want to do that, that's a personal thing. If you want to, I encourage it 100%. Have I done chest? Yes, for sure. I would take this push and pull class in Toronto and I felt stronger every week from it. But on my own time, it's not necessarily included in my routine or not my main focus. Fourth, track your lifts. Don't rely on memory. Life is too chaotic and progress gets lost when it's not written down. Nothing motivates me more than seeing last week I did 25s, today I did 30s. And lastly, my favorite little motto is look good, feel good, lift good. Buy gym outfits that make you feel confident. When I like my outfit, I walk into the gym with that main character energy. I train harder, I stay longer, I show up better. I know routines can sound boring, like something your school counselor talked about, but girl, once you find a routine that fits your lifestyle, the results literally become automatic. So here's how I make consistency feel easy, even when life was crazy. I dedicated a time to schedule and keep everything organized in my life. I created versions of myself, work, gym, food, friends, social time, reset days. I treated the gym as a fun and exciting time of my day where I get to release any emotion or get some clarity on things while listening to my favorite playlist, and made it feel less like a chore and more of a vibe. Yes, there are some days where I don't want to be social, but when I get to the gym and see my community and friends that I know, my spirits get lifted and I tend to enjoy the conversation and workout. Meeting new people who have the same interests or hobbies as you. Pick your days and stick to them. For example, my current gym days are Monday through Friday. I typically give myself the weekend to rest. Now, the only time it really changes is when I have something important during the week and can't make it to the gym. Then I tend to make it up on either the Saturday or Sunday. Also, sometimes I might do a Thursday as a rest day and make Saturday my working day. Now, plan your gym timing around your life, not some aesthetic TikTok morning routine. I know I work mornings to mid-afternoon, so I plan to go around the evening to give myself time to eat, digest, and relax my mind from work before heading to the gym. If you work nights, go midday. If you're a student, fit it in between your classes. The best time to work out is the time you'll actually stick to. This journey is about longevity, not perfection. Stop chasing perfection. You just need to be consistent enough that your body gets the message, we're growing. Missing a day won't ruin everything, but giving up will. Every small win makes you want to be consistent. So create a routine that feels natural, fun, and sustainable, because the routine you enjoy is the routine you'll stick to. If your lifestyle isn't aligned with your goals, growth is going to be slower than it should be. So let's break it down. Sleep is non-negotiable. I know, sometimes life gets busy, but your muscles don't grow while you're awake. I used to go to bed really late and wake up early to go to the gym because I had work in the afternoon, but I had zero energy for the gym and no appetite for anything, which isn't good because I would lift heavier on some days, especially leg days, and I would immediately get dizzy. So now I try to aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. Even a small improvement in your sleep schedule will give your appetite, energy, and recovery a massive boost. Trust me, missing sleep equals missing gains. Second, stress control is key. High stress kills appetite and slows muscle growth. I get it, life is hectic, work, school, social, relationships, family, it's a lot. Trust me, I know that firsthand. I feel like I'm constantly stressing about something, and that's only because I keep aiming higher for things in my life. But where do I release that? The gym. The gym is usually my answer to everything. It's one of my favorite outlets other than writing poems in my book, which is one of the things that I love to do as well. And of course, water, water, water. Hydration is so underrated, especially if you are going to be taking creatine. It helps your digestion keep your metabolism smooth and supports muscle recovery. I never really took creatine when I was first started. To be honest, I didn't even know about it until I saw some girl on TikTok talking about it. And that's when I did more research on creatine, then started implementing that into my routine. So if you know me, you know I always bring my water bottle with me wherever I go. Even when my friends pick me up, my water bottle is attached to my hip. Your support system matters. Growth is easier when you're surrounded by people who uplift you. I love going to the gym with my girls or my guy friends and getting a good lift in. We always hold each other accountable for it, always asking, hey, you going to the gym today? What are we hitting? Let's go try a different gym. And honestly, if you have an Apple Watch or some sort of watch that tracks your fitness program or activity, share it with your friends and have competitions with it. I like looking at it because I'm very competitive, and when I see one of my friends really getting their steps in or burning calories, I'm like, whoa, I need to beat you, so let me get my ass in the gym now. Someone to celebrate your wins, push you to the gym, or just hype your progress pics. It makes the whole journey feel fun. If you found this video valuable, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more fitness and health related content specifically for us skinny girls. Stay consistent, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next one.